Okay, well, I work for the Cork City Cronin where we're thinking about problems that young people had, things like drug use, mental health issues, loneliness, that sort of thing. And we decided that a key problem that led to those things was the lack of spaces for young people to hang out in. And so we felt that if we did a project about youth spaces, it would be really helpful.
We decided we'd see exactly what it is that young people were looking for in a youth space. So we did this research through surveys, focus groups and vox pops, and in the end we ended up getting the opinions of 450 young people.
And then at the end of that we produced a booklet called Youth Views on Youth Spaces, which we sort of use as a model for the ideal youth space.
And we decided to present that to people making decisions.
This is a youth hangout space called Ground Floor, and it's led by young people, and it was based on all of the findings that the Comhairle and Oak put into their research a couple of years ago. Clearly, YMCA has bought into the ideas that were presented to them by the Comhairle, and they've adopted it as part of their strategy for the future.
The young people themselves were given an opportunity to present this research and present some form of an idea to the Board of Management. That, in terms of a new project for YMCA, that had never happened before. So this was something brand new.
This is the ground floor. It's a youth space and it's used by tons of different people from about 12, 13 to about 20, 21-ish. There's a strong emphasis on music, things like free gigs, instrument lessons, recording studio, practice space, that sort of thing.
It's had an impact for sure on the young people who use this space, and I'm sure it's making a difference in their lives as well, giving them new options, new ways to express themselves, just new ways to spend their free time in a kind of safe, healthy way.
I think because we are the young people helping each other out, I think that's the way it works, and that's the way it's been running ever since.
What works is that there isn't much like older enforcement with rules and things, just kind of common sense really.
Everybody is accepted here, like you don't have to look a specific way or you don't have to be a specific way.
Even if you just want to talk to someone somewhere without having to go into a cafe and buy something or without having to join any particular group, you can just turn up there.
Yeah, it just works. You can't really find fault with it on the social side. It's just something that does work.
I think the fact that young people are solving their own problems and listening to their own peers and then influencing adults like me, I think that's the thing that's working so well.
The impact has been pretty huge on the YMCA, not just this YMCA but other YMCAs as well, who kind of have got the idea, have got the bug, so the ripples have been pretty huge.
What I really liked about it was the fact that it was sort of young people, like I was 16 at the time, it was our opinion on stuff, and that we could actually make a change. I really liked that aspect of it.
The spirit of having a group of young people lead a project, to come with proposals and set up and run a project, I think is something that needs to happen more often.
I think this totally exemplifies what Comhairle is all about. It's young people listening to their peers about something that's important to them. It's boiling that down into some kind of a project that can make an impact, and then it's turning that into something productive in the community.
One of the great things about Comhairle was the fact that it wasn't just about talking about problems, we were actually doing stuff about them. I really liked that, it was really empowering.